Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw a mixture between Godzilla and Shimo from Godzilla x Kong New Empire. So let's jump into the lesson right now. Okay, let's jump in and draw a mixture of Shimo and Godzilla. Shimu's from the new film Godzilla x Kong New Empire. So let's go in to see what Godzilla and Shimo would look like merged. So we're going over here and draw a line for the front of the face. I'm going to pull back right here on the snout area, and we're going to pull up. Right, so right off the bat, this is very Godzilla-like. He's got like a flat snout. If you look at Shimu's snout, it's different. His nose is way up top. It's a little different. He's got completely all overly evenly flat head. That's my impression. So already we're going to be looking at like Godzilla line back over here, and it's going to get a little bit bigger as it goes down to the neck. But like Shimo, he's going to be like on all fours. So that's already different. Let's draw a line right here for the front of the eye. Back right here, and then pull up there. Line over here, and then goes right into this side of the cheekbone. That's very Godzilla-like so far. And we're going to draw some teeth right there, downward, just kind of sticking out. Say hi in the comment section. I want to hear you. You guys have been really cool lately. The channel's growing and everybody's been super nice, and I love it. So comment. Even on old videos, I'll make sure and reply back. Pulling down here, and I'm gonna give him back the jaw right there. I want that jaw to show. And we are going to kind of, let me see, curve back. It's very Shimo-like right there, giving him a larger back. All right. Pulling out over here, and I'm gonna make the tail go around. Honestly, I think that would be the best, so that it won't fly off the page. Say Daisy. My marker is not that great. All right, let's find the other legs over here. So I'm gonna find the back. Oh, no, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna find the front leg first. Over here, down. Okay. Think of it like a tube. Down right there, very tube-like. Okay, curve underneath for the underbelly, and we're not gonna get too far. And I'm gonna go curve right here for the hind leg. It's a curve right there. It's pretty big. Down right here, in. It's a little bit of a merging of Godzilla. I think, I'm not sure. I'd have to look up. I think Godzilla's plantigrade, meaning. So digigrade and plantigrade are two different things, right? With animals, when you look at like your cat and your dog, they stand, like when you look at their feet, their hind legs mostly, it's they stand on their digits. It's called digigrade, right? So they have their heel up. You see that a lot on designs, on dinosaur designs, stuff like that. They have their heel all the way up. Helps them run faster, move differently, move quicker, more, So I forgot what Godzilla was. But then we are plantigrade, planting, meaning our heel touches the ground, right? We have this, Kong has this, like gorillas have this. I'm just curious. I don't remember if Godzilla has it or which one he has, but I know Shimo for sure has his heel raised up for sure, and then back up here. Then we're going to continue this tail over here and down over here. Okay. Sweet. With the body, let's go down over here. Boom, boom. And that's a little bit more Godzilla-like, I would say. The front, almost monitor lizard kind of thing going on. Let's put another nail right there and over here as well. All right, curve, curve. Let's go over here to the back now. We're going to draw. So Shimo has a lot of stuff over here. I'm not going to draw like the back of the head stuff that Shimo has. I think it'll look too much like Shimo. So I'm going to go over here and just start drawing those mountains that, Godzilla and him have. Right? They both have spikes, right? These spines kind of going out from that area. It's a little bit bigger, but I like to think of them as little mountains. You don't have to think too hard about how many ridges to put on this, obviously. Just kind of, they're going to shrink as they keep going down the tail here. Like, little bit, little bit. Here's a Shimo thing. Shimo has a thagomizer. So thagomizer is something that is on dinosaur tails. Not all of them, of course. I think it's on the ankylosaur, I believe. And thagomizer, oh no, I think it's, I'm sorry. Thagomizer's on the stegosaurus. And it's right here at the edge. It's basically the end of their tail, like a weapon on the end of their tail. Right there. And then I think Shimo's is something like that. But that's called a thagomizer. So, like I said, stegosauruses have it. So yeah, that would be a very, very Shimo thing to do. And then finally, let's draw a line down over here for some counter shading that I would say Godzilla has. Right there, the counter shading element. We can draw like this snake belly underneath, just like these little curves. And at this point, we're getting into the detail, right? And if you want, you can go over here and draw the back appendage to kind of like give it a little bit more of a 3D look. And you don't really have to do that, but just to kind of add it in there, we could do it, right? Make it look a little bit more 3D. Finally, let's draw just little curves over here for, detail. By the way, don't forget, what is the name of this guy? So what would Godzilla crossed with Shimo be? Give me a name, and I'm going to pin the one I like the most. I absolutely will pin it. And if only one person replies, that person will have a pinned comment. So what would be the name of this, mixtured character? But see, we're doing these little curves, usually under curves, and we're doing that to indicate, scales, right? You want to indicate it on a drawing like this. You could draw every single scale, but I think that might even be too much for something with marker, and you don't really need to do it. So just kind of pick certain areas and just, curve here, right? You can do it on the face a little bit. Let's draw a line over here for the ear, like a lizard ear, and just kind of do it as much as you need it. Obviously, this is going to be different for everybody based on like what your flavor of drawing or what you like to draw is. But like those little curves really go a long way. Again, indication is you're showing these little. Basically, you're doing the little drawing, but you're not drawing it everywhere. Okay, and so that you don't have to draw it everywhere. And you don't really need to sometimes, depending on the drawing. It's just the viewer will fill it in with their mind. Like, oh, that's scales. And then your brain just, says, okay, that's scales. Right. Again, we're trying for shorter drawings. If you're drawing a super long drawing, you want to draw very thin, every single scale. You can totally do that. I've done that sometimes, but, sometimes it's not necessary. And I don't think it's necessary for like a marker drawing. Anyways, that's the lesson. Stick around. Share the video if you can and hit that like. It takes a huge, huge help if you made it. Hit that like. And like I said, I'll see you in the next video. What I want you to do is I want you to stay here. We're going to do another drawing lesson together. Okay? So stick around. Let's do another one together. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme. And you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.